Sexy. This is so sexy. Dios míos! Hey, bestie. Hey, BB. Oh my god, welcome to another vlog. What a way to open up a vlog. Your bestie has a tessie. My nerves are like all over the place. I can't even lie. I just can't believe this is what. This is crazy because this is crazy. Oh my god, y'all, I'm so excited. Like, girl, your bestie is in a tessie. What? I hope that the clip that I got where I first sat in the car is gonna make it into the video, because y'all, the excitement I felt sitting in and be like, oh my god, this is mine. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, girl. Like, what? I can't believe it's mine. I don't even tell you guys what color the car is, because yeah, that's just probably just not the vibes. But yeah, so I'm just like sitting here waiting for them to finish up with the paperwork and everything so we can get and drive this thing. But yeah, like I really can't believe that this is my car. Like, this is my car. Like, this is mine. I'm paying for this. This is you guys know my intro song that I've had on my channel for quite some time. That song by Mariba, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Mariba. I love that song. It is so much more than just a song to me. It really means something, because where I came from, honey, this was, what? Are you kidding? Hello 30, baby! Hello 30s! We in this thing. Like, you guys don't understand. The crazy thing is, I feel like recording this material right now is me being boastful, or just too boastful, or just like not necessary, right? But I really need to like snap out of that, because I really don't celebrate myself enough. Okay, when I got into medical school, I didn't celebrate myself enough. I was worried. Literally, after getting the acceptance letter, I was worried about just everything. I was like, okay, well, what if this happens and I don't enroll because of this weird admin thing or that weird admin thing. I always feel like after I have an accolade or I achieve something in life, I'm literally just waiting for the ball to drop, or for someone to take the floor out from beneath my feet. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just not, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all, the way that I be thinking that the worst is about to happen right after the greatest thing can happen to me. All that to say, I am currently recording this moment. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, but I am recording this moment because I wholeheartedly deserve to be proud of myself. And if this is how I want to be proud of myself, then so be it. But I am just in awe. What's crazy is I honestly could have bought this car before. I just didn't know it. I didn't think that I could for some reason, so I didn't allow myself to dream that big. Does that make sense? My 30s, they're doing something to me, y'all. They're doing something to me. They're changing me. They're changing me. I know that everyone is like, in your 20s, they're fun and you can get to be young and dumb, which I only say that you can be young and dumb because I actually was young and dumb, and I had fun, okay? But I just feel like my 30s are just something completely different. They're very much giving, like, show up as that girl. Like, you are that girl, period. Like, stop playing with me. Literally, stop playing with me. Me to me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just really excited. Oh my god, y'all, I literally just came from research, rushed here to pick up my vehicle, and here we are picking up my tessie, baby. I cannot believe when you're doing everything that you said that you would do. And sometimes it don't look how you think it's going to look at all, in the least. You really just you can picture all day how it's going to feel, how it's going to look when you get where you're going or you achieve these things. But truth be told, the happiness is in the moment, and you have to create it for yourself. You have to create it for yourself. Even when I started my med school classes, babe, I was still in awe and shock about where I was and what exactly was happening to me. It was still just like, you're doing this? Huh? Sure. Hold on, the lady's finally walking up. All right, I'm back. So freaking happy right now. Like, I can't believe it. I'm literally at a loss for words, and I just know I'm really hungry and I should probably eat before Olga comes into, you know, until she starts to show up. We're about to go grab something to eat. I don't know what per se, but we need to eat something like stat. Olga don't play. So I really need to feed her like right now. You guys, welcome to the vlog. I hope you're enjoying. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe if you're liking the vibes. Round one, fight. Hey y'all, we are headed to yoga. It just dawned on me, I really want to do a car series. I think like I'm just going to bring that to my channel. It's something about the sit down videos where you just like sit in front of a camera and you talk the entire time and you're like doing nothing but giving advice. Like, I don't know, it's weird for me. But if I'm driving, it kind of feels like I'm on the phone with y'all. You know, we're on FaceTime. We're getting a good kiki in, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the direction of my channel, or at least that's gonna be the series for a little while. And so I thought, why not kick it off like right now? Okay, we got the new car, and then we're gonna kick it off with a little bit of kiki, little chat. So I'm headed to yoga, and what's been on my mind heavy, y'all, has been how much anxiety med school has. I feel like I've always been a pretty OCD, anxious, type A, kind of neurotic person, but yoga and meditation, I do a lot of self-work. For a couple of years, all I was doing was reading nothing but self-help books. I've been to therapy now twice. I just recently stopped seeing my therapist because, girl, it was getting expensive. So that really wasn't of my own volition, honey. I was forced to kind of give that up because med school is expensive, and you know, having to support myself in this area is a little expensive. I say that as I just got a new car, but don't give me too much. Don't give me too much, because everything worked out, y'all. I was able to get a lot for my car when I traded it in, so it honestly was like a no-brainer. Anyway, all that to say, med school has brought out a different level of anxiety and OCD. Like, another level of perfectionism, another level of, I don't know, just another version that I think I like. Well, the good parts anyway. Obviously, I could do without the test anxiety, the negative self-talk. I believe therapists call it the snowball effect, where essentially like you start off with one bad thing happening, and then your mind just kind of goes crazy, and it starts off as a small snowball, and now it's like this really, really huge snowball that started off with you having a bad day, and now you think your whole life is over type situation. Yeah, I could do without that. I could do without the snowballing for sure, but there are parts of me that have come out that have made me a little bit more careful, a little bit more cautious, and I think that with the specialty that I want to go into, that actually helps. But I will say that med school has a way of just highlighting my anxiety, if you will. I mean, I think I did a lot of work prior to, like after undergrad, getting myself together, just really trying to figure out what my triggers were when it comes to anxiety. And now that I have those figured out, now that I'm in med school, it's like, oh, you thought the work was just figuring out what your triggers were? Now you're gonna have to sit in it, because now you're surrounded with nothing but those triggers, nothing but this microscope of always wanting to be, or feeling like you need to be perfect, or feeling like you need to do everything right. Imposter syndrome is no joke. The victims of imposter syndrome, and I could be wrong, I'm just spitballing, this is just my current opinion, I've actually done no research on it, but we're just kikiing, right? But I feel like imposter syndrome chooses its victims very carefully, and I feel as though those victims typically come from a household or somewhere, and I could be wrong, but if you didn't grow up with someone instilling in you from a young age that you were like absolutely like amazing, and there was absolutely nothing that you couldn't do in an unwavering way, then you might suffer from imposter syndrome a little bit easier than the next person. And I just feel like med school is definitely the environment where things like that can fester. Things like your anxiety can fester. Things like your self-worth can plummet if you do not take a hold of it and ensure that you're creating habits or doing things that ground you. So I say all this because I'm on my way to do yoga, and this is absolutely something 100% that has grounded me throughout the school year. I really don't know what I would do if I had not had this. That and faith, obviously. My mom is super spiritual, and she sends me good morning blessings every morning. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, throughout this school year, I was in dire need of just some motivation and a reminder that no matter what, my future has pretty much already been written, and God definitely didn't put me in this position just to put me here. He has a goal. There's an end goal here. There's something in my future. There's a destiny here that I am still uncovering. I feel like I have an idea of what that might be, but it has been very helpful to have those morning text messages from my mom, and then doing yoga and meditating and journaling. All of these things, those things are very necessary. And I think that we as women sometimes don't like to talk about when we are anxious, because it kind of like plays into the, oh, she's crazy, or she might have issues, or whatever the case may be. But let's be real, okay? What did Megan Thee Stallion say? She got bad anxiety. Okay, you can be a successful woman and still battle with anxiety. There is nothing wrong with that. In today's society, it's so easy to grow anxious and grow nervous in certain situations. I mean, we as women are really embarking on a different time. Let's be real. We're doing things that we've never done before. More and more of us are sitting in rooms that we would have never been in a couple of years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago. That is nuts. That is crazy. So it's normal for you to be anxious sometimes. It's normal for you to be overwhelmed sometimes, because not only are we doing all the things that we've never done before, but we're also doing all the things that we were doing before as women. Taking care of our children, taking care of our homes, making sure that our men are sane. Okay, we're still their emotional support cheerleaders, if you will. Like, we're still doing all the things that we were doing before and more. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling, it's normal. And yeah, let me know what you guys feel about that in the comments. Do you think it's normal to be anxious in these settings? Do you feel like it's a tell of your success, the probability of your success? How do y'all feel about that? Because me personally, I don't think it has anything to do with your success, as long as you are able to be aware of the fact that you struggle with these type of emotions, these type of thought processes, and you do the work to, there we go. I don't know, is my booty out there? I just feel like this big body, I'm not used to parking this big body, y'all. It's beeping, but I feel like my thing be beeping prematurely. Now we're in there. Woohoo! Because I don't know, this thing is like super sensitive, and there's no way that I was close enough just now. But anyway, we just made it back. I hope that was a nice little chat, and I hope that was enough content. But if not, I will see you guys in the next one. This is just one of many. We will talk another time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.